Hello, everybody. Scott Morgan, Roth South Florida Tribune Media Network. I am joined by Candy Ebling, and we are outside the London Tower. Candy, it's one of our final stops here out in London. What's your take on it so far?
This is unbelievable. It's Discover London's castle. The Tower of London is a 1,000-year-old castle that protects the crown jewels. It was a secure fortress, a royal palace, and an infamous prison. Kings and queens demonstrated their power from here, shaping society and influencing our world. Now, some of the crown jewels that are in there, they're so expensive that they cannot even be insured. So it's definitely, and no photography, so we couldn't take any video in there, but they are amazing. This place, the actual Tower of London, in the lower levels, the walls are 15 feet deep. And as you go up, they're 11 feet thick. That was to protect London and protect all the people so that they would protect London from anybody that tried to invade London. Show you pictures of the tower. That's the actual original tower that kings and queens would sleep upstairs, and then they would have soldiers sleep on other floors that would help protect them. Inside this building was the crown jewels. What would you say about the crown jewels, Scott?
What would I say about the crown jewel? The reality is you have to see it because we cannot take the pictures for you. And anytime you find out that you can't get insurance on these jewels, it's remarkable. It really, really is. And they're in as good a place as they can be protected. And the thing that's interesting about London as you look at it is all the buildings in stone makes them very difficult to get in. And the way they preserve history in London is truly remarkable. Now, as you look at that gold clock here, fascinating clocks that I have actually seen as you zoom in on it. And London is known for a lot of its clocks is really what it is. We saw some of them over at Buckingham Palace earlier, and this is just another indicator as well. So I'm intrigued by it. I think the biggest thing that I find about this is even though you call it the London Tower, yes, you have the main one, there are a lot of other sub-towers that were used for other purposes as well. So don't let the singular word tower confuse you because there's more to this thing than meets the eye.
There, if you come here, it was a fortress at the time. There's a torture tower. There were tower executions. There's a wall walk, so you can walk around the whole complex. There's a bloody tower. It's a big tour attraction. You could spend lots of time here walking around, seeing everything. We're just giving you a quick overview, but we would definitely recommend coming and checking this place out.
Yeah, no question about it. What we've tried to do is just give you an overview of some of the things that interesting point that our tour guide brought up that we talk about Hyde Park is there are 600 acres for Hyde Park. And that park reminds me a little bit of Central Park in New York because you have a lot of land where it's open where you can do recreational activities. And even though we're talking about the London Tower right now, I think what's interesting is when people go to Hyde Park, I've seen soccer games there, baseball, you name it, and family activities. There's just so much space that it was virtually impossible for us to sit here and take a vehicle and drive through it because 600 acres is an awful lot. And on this trip, especially the London portion of the trip, we're giving you bits and pieces is what it is. I can tell you right now that when we're here, the next time I return to London, it'll have to be for a specific purpose. Like, for example, if we come to Wimbledon, there's a purpose there. If we cover an NFL game, you get a purpose there. But we've been able to do a great deal in these 2 days here as we work our way back toward Miami on Sunday, the 6th of July. So I'm sure we'll have another thing or two that we want to bring up. We definitely wanted to cover the London Tower for sure. If you drive by the London Bridge, it's interesting. I don't know about you, Candy, but when you start watching NFL games from London, are you going to see this place in a much different manner?
Of course, now that we saw it here. And the one thing I will say, everybody confuses the London Bridge is not the bridge that the big That's actually called the Tower Bridge. London Bridge is just a real little bridge down the road, not fancy at all. The bridge that everybody thinks of as London Bridge is actually Tower Bridge. But yes, I'll definitely look at London differently now watching NFL games.
Well, you almost have to. I mean, the water's beautiful. You see the boats, and as you drive through the city of London, you could go through your camera battery very, very easily. It's hard to single out a particular shot. And yet we've seen a lot of American commercialization here. We've seen the Subways and the McDonald's. We've even seen, I think, Wings Plus, I think, out here as well. Subway, I mean, you name it. KFC's made its way out here. KFC seems to make its way everywhere we go. So this pretty much gives you a snapshot of the London Tower. We're going to be here for another 15, 30 minutes. We have a boat cruise that we're going to deal with, as well as our final stop, which is
The London Eye.
So for Candy Ebling, my name is Scott Morgan, off the Motor City Madmouth. Thank you for joining us on this little brief overview of the London Tower. And again, it's been fun. Check it out. When you go out there on our YouTube channel, please hit the red subscribe button. Or if you want more information on the London Tower, just Google it up on the internet, and they'll give you an overview. But Katie gave you a little bit of a video version of what this place is all about, and we look forward to providing hopefully some more videos, at least one or two more before the trip is over. We'll see how things play out, but thanks for staying with us this whole trip, and we'll be back and see you the next time. Take care, everybody.